Hello, how are you beautiful people today? Coming to you today to talk a little bit about healing your gut. Big issue right now. A lot of folks deal with gut issues from stress and poor eating and from many different issues. But today I'm going to give you 3 ways that you can help to heal your gut. And that's coming up right now. By the way, my name's Venus. I am the face and name of Healthy Happy Life. And stay till the end of the video. I'll show you how to get information on getting more content about healing your gut, about some great nutritious meals, and some ways we can connect. So let's get right to the video. First thing I want to talk about is dietary changes, because what you put into your body is what you're going to get out of your body. When you're eating a lot of processed foods, fast food, greasy food, it's going to affect your diet. It's going to affect your gut health, especially. You have a lot healthier microbiome typically when you're younger, unless you have some sort of underlying condition that's genetic. But as you get older, especially in your late 30s and 40s, you start to go through some, major changes. And if you're having issues with bloating, problems using the restroom, whether they be constipation or diarrhea or just pain in general, which can be pretty serious. It can send you to the emergency room or worse. I'll talk more about gut health in another video, or not gut health, but gut issues in another video. I myself have suffered through them. I have multiple autoimmune issues and chronic pain issues that led me to change my diet. My gut health was terrible. And now if I don't watch it, I can pretty much cause myself to flare up pretty quickly as well. So there are 3 things that I do to try to keep my gut healthy, and you can as well. So number 1, you do make the dietary changes. You're going to want to get more fiber-rich foods into your diet, such as sweet potatoes, apples, broccoli, and so leave me comments below on fiber-rich foods you know of, or if you have questions about. If you have questions about fiber-rich foods, leave that in the comments as well, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible, typically within 24 hours. But if you eat fiber-rich foods, it's going to make you more regular, and it is going to help support a healthy gut microbiome. Tip number 2, especially when you up your fiber, you're going to need to stay hydrated, because when you drink plenty of water, it helps you to flush those toxins out of your system. And it keeps everything kind of running well. It not only helps with your gut, but it helps with your joints. It helps with your muscles. Most people walking around today are in need of more hydration. Pretty much dehydrated a bunch of the time, and whether you want to blame it on caffeine or not getting, the right kinds, you need to be more hydrated. You need to get more just plain old water. And the more water you drink, believe me, the more water you'll crave. And the less that you'll crave sweet drinks. I myself was a Diet Coke addict, honestly. I love my Diet Coke. And before that, I was Mountain Dew addict, but I'm also type 1. That means I have juvenile diabetes, not type 2, not the kind that you I have the kind of diabetes where my body no longer produces insulin, so therefore I am insulin dependent, which I will be more than glad to go into at another time. But it's very important to stay hydrated because it will keep everything moving. And when you are getting a lot of fiber-rich foods, the water just helps to kind of keep everything processing and keep your gut healthy and happy, and keeps you from getting that very constipated, bloated feeling, especially when you start adding fiber that you haven't had before. So you want to eat, drink water and eat those fiber-rich foods, and you want whole grains, whole vegetables in the diet, and then the water to kind of keep it moving. And tip number 3, I almost did 2 again. Tip number 3 is going to be to reduce stress. And one of those ways is you can laugh at yourself for being silly and doing silly things like saying number 3. But some ways to reduce stress, and it's definitely easier said than done. But when you set your mind to it, stress is a lot of mindset. And some ways that you can combat those negative messages coming at you all day long, because we have a lot of negative messages coming at us all day long through news, through social media, through our friends, through work, through our families, and it just, we tend to really stress ourselves out, and it shows up and it manifests in our bodies, and we can do some things to help combat that stress. Meditation is one of those things, and I am so thankful that I found the benefits of meditation years ago. If you guys have watched any of my videos, or you know me in any kind of way, you know that I was in a long-term toxic relationship. It was a very traumatic relationship, and to have dealt with the stress that I dealt with, to be able to meditate and to release that has been a godsend. And I think it helped keep me safe and keep me sane while I was in the relationship, and especially as I was leaving it and shortly after. I definitely am here to support you on that journey if you need help there. So please let me know, in the comments, or send me. I will always leave my link to be added to my email list, and you are more than welcome to email me as well. So I think it's very important for all of us to recognize if we are in a traumatic or trauma relationship, that we need to fix it or we need to leave. And to fix it, it takes 2 people, but I digress. So that is a video for another day. Meditation, deep breathing. I know I've talked before about deep breathing and somatic breathing, but to get enough breath to our muscles, to our organs, we sometimes need to be a lot more deliberate about the way that we breathe. Many times need to be a lot more deliberate about the way that we breathe. And so, there's a wealth of videos and resources to learn how to breathe more deliberately, to help remove stress and pain from our lives. And then yoga is an excellent tool. It's good for our bodies. It's good for our minds. And honestly, the 3 together are like the trifecta. of reducing stress. But some other ways we can reduce stress is, to have a good support system. And if you don't have one, find a community that makes you feel safe, that supports you. And we talk a lot about the bad side of social media, but social media in itself also gives us a lot of communities that we may not have ever had in our lives. People that are more like us, and they just get us, and they can really be very supportive and very helpful in dealing with stress and reducing stress. And as always, I'm always here to help you. Be more than glad to talk through issues with you. Let me know any stress relieving tactics that you use. That would be great to hear in the comments, and anything about stress reduction or any stresses in your life that you'd like to hear more about in future videos, because I want to give you guys the content that you're looking for. I have a lot of ideas about it and, on my own, but let me know what you're looking for, and you guys have a wonderful afternoon. Do not forget to subscribe and like and do all the things that YouTube loves for you to do. Mwah. Much love. Oof. Okay.